Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, hello, you've come to the right place for all things entertainment. Today, we're diving into one of daytime television's most beloved institutions, Live with Kelly and Mark. The show has been the center of some very real fan concern this week after viewers noticed that the episodes weren't exactly as live as the name suggests. And while the reason turns out to be completely wholesome and actually pretty relatable, that hasn't stopped the internet from lighting up with questions, comments, and yes, a little bit of daytime TV drama. So let's break it all down, from why the show went into pre-recorded mode, to exactly when it's coming back, and what fans can look forward to when it does. To truly understand what's happening right now, you have to appreciate just how massive and historic Live with Kelly and Mark really is. The show has been a staple of American mornings for decades. Kelly Ripa first took over as co-host back in 2001, stepping in alongside the legendary Regis Philbin. After Regis departed in 2011, Kelly went on to co-host with Michael Strahan from 2012 to 2016, and then with Ryan Seacrest from 2017 to 2023. But it was in 2023 that something really special happened. Kelly was joined by her real-life husband, Mark Consuelos, giving the show its current name and a fresh, dynamic energy that viewers have absolutely fallen in love with. Yahoo Wikipedia. Today, Live with Kelly and Mark holds the title as the #1 entertainment talk show on television, even outpacing several late-night programs, and it is the longest-running daytime television talk show in history, factoring in all its previous iterations under the Live moniker. That's not a small achievement. That's a television dynasty. And when a show of this magnitude suddenly starts airing content that feels a little different, people notice, and they have questions. Soap opera network. So here's exactly what happened. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are currently on their annual summer vacation, and as a result, pre-recorded episodes of Live with Kelly and Mark have been airing this week. It started last week and continued into this week, with Live with Kelly and Mark returning with another pre-filmed episode on Monday, June 22nd. Yahoo LOL. Now here's the part that confused a lot of viewers, and honestly, it's kind of genius television production. The timing may have thrown some people off because Ripa and Consuelos are still appearing at the top of each episode. But the episodes airing this week were recorded in advance. So you're seeing Kelly and Mark, hearing their voices, watching their banter, but it was all filmed before they headed off on vacation. Clever, right? Yo. The episodes this week have been mixing new content with previously aired interviews. For example, the Tuesday, June 23rd episode included a new host chat along with past interviews featuring Mariah Carey, Malin Ackerman, and Paul Walter Hauser. Other past interviews scheduled to air during the week include Eugene Levy, Rose Byrne, Tim Allen, Jessica Chastain, and more, so the content has been far from dull. Yahoo. And while the couple may be away from the studio, they haven't gone completely off the radar. While last week's episodes were pre-recorded, Ripa and Consuelos still managed to celebrate their daughter Lola on the show for her birthday. Guess what today is, everybody? It is Tuesday, June 16, 2026. It is our daughter's 25th birthday. Ripa announced at the top of the June 16th episode, with Consuelos adding, "Happy birthday, Lola." Even on vacation, these two are still showing up for family in the most heartwarming way. Well, Kelly also took a moment on Father's Day to honor the important men in her life. Kelly took to Instagram on Sunday, June 21st, to honor her husband, her father Joseph Ripa, and her late father-in-law Saul Consuelos on Father's Day, a particularly meaningful gesture given that Mark had announced during the April 6th episode that his father had passed away 2 weeks prior. It's a reminder that behind all the glitz and entertainment, these are real people navigating real life. Well, now the moment everyone has been waiting for, the big return. Live with Kelly and Mark will return with new, live episodes starting on Monday, June 29th, kicking off the week with celebrity guests Michelle Buteau and Mr. Fantasy. The rest of the week is expected to include guest Nina Dobrev, Billy Eichner, La Roche, and Caroline Rhea. The full week of June 29th also features appearances from David Muir, Olivia Holt, and more. That is a stacked lineup. and it sounds like Kelly and Mark are coming back refreshed and ready to deliver. Yahoo Plus 2. As you might expect, loyal fans of the show didn't exactly take this pre-recorded stretch lying down. Social media has been flooded with comments from devoted viewers who picked up on the switch almost immediately. Some confused, some a little disappointed, but most completely understanding once the reason became clear. Daytime TV fans are a sharp and passionate bunch, and they know their show. What's been especially sweet is the reaction to the behind-the-scenes moments that slip through even during vacation weeks. Following last year's break, the show's social media pages shared an adorable video of Ripa and Consuelos reuniting with her dog Lena on the show's set, with Liv's TikTok page captioning the clip, "Reunited with Lena after vacation." That kind of genuine, unscripted warmth is exactly why people tune in every morning, and fans are already anticipating a similarly sweet return moment this time around. Media coverage has largely been positive and supportive, with entertainment outlets framing the break as a well-deserved rest for a hardworking cast and crew who deliver day in and day out. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture here, because there's actually a lot to unpack. First, the fact that a show as popular and long-running as Live with Kelly and Mark could take a brief vacation break and still hold audience attention through pre-recorded content, complete with new host chats and high-profile celebrity interviews, speaks volumes about the strength of the brand. Morning and daytime shows often bank segments or air pre-taped episodes around holidays and summer breaks. In this case, the show is still giving viewers new host chats, which keeps the episodes from feeling like straight reruns. That's smart television. It shows that the production team behind Live understands its audience well enough to keep them engaged, even when the stars aren't physically in the building. And the caliber of guests lined up for the pre-recorded episodes, Mariah Carey, Eugene Levy, Jessica Chastain, Sebastian Maniscalco, proves that even the vacation mode version of this show is operating at a very high level. There's also something deeply human about the personal moments that have come through during this break, celebrating Lola's birthday on air, honoring fathers on Father's Day, grieving the loss of Mark's father while still showing up for their audience. It's this authentic, personal storytelling that has kept audiences loyal to Kelly Ripa for over 2 decades now, and it's clearly not going anywhere. Looking ahead, the return on June 29th is shaping up to be a genuinely exciting week for daytime television. With a lineup that includes the hilarious Michelle Buteau, the charismatic Nina Dobrev, the always entertaining Billy Eichner, fashion icon La Roche, and classic comedian Caroline Rhea, there is serious star power waiting in the wings. Fans can expect Kelly and Mark to walk back into that studio with renewed energy. Vacation tends to do that, and the chemistry between these two real-life partners always hits differently after a little time away. Looking even further ahead, the show is already gearing up for season 38, which is set to kick off on Tuesday, September 2nd, making it the first syndicated daytime talk show to air all new episodes as part of the 2025 to 2026 television season. With a premiere week lineup that previously featured names like Mark Ruffalo and Catherine Zeta-Jones, the bar for season 38 is already set sky high. If this brief summer break is any indication, the team behind Live is planning something special, and viewers are going to want to be tuned in for every moment of it. Soap opera network. There's also the ongoing question of where the show goes in the long term. Kelly herself has occasionally hinted at the future of the program, which keeps fans guessing and engaged. One thing is for certain: as long as Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are bringing their infectious chemistry to morning television, America is going to keep showing up. So there you have it. The mystery is solved, the wait is nearly over, and the good news is that daytime TV's most iconic couple is just about ready to reclaim their thrones. Live with Kelly and Mark took a short but well-earned vacation, kept its audience entertained with smart pre-recorded content, and is set to return fully live on Monday, June 29th, with an absolutely jam-packed week of celebrity guests and classic morning show magic. Whether you've been watching through the pre-recorded stretch or you've been patiently waiting for the live return, Monday morning just got a whole lot more exciting. Now we want to hear from you. Did you notice the show was running pre-recorded episodes, or did it catch you completely off guard? And who are you most excited to see on Live when Kelly and Mark come back on June 29th? Drop your answer in the comments below. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest entertainment news. We'll see you in the next one.